ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. Just want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis, we mentioned since the price was exactly within this move, here we mentioned if we get any opportunity for buy, we will take the trade. And we have been looking for, because we mentioned if there is a breakout of 3139, the next level we can look for is 2.9K. Anyway, we had a reversal. There was opportunity to look for buy either from here or here. For those traders, they get the trade, they should start to manage, because if we put for our fib here, and as we can see, because we have been looking for 27 as the first target and 61.8 as a second target. As we can see, the price tag 27 and even second target, because our percentages is based on this move. And at this time, so those traders, they get the trade. If they want to keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even. But if they want to, also they can take out the trade, because there is a possibility for price to drop. Anyway, we move to daily chart. And based on daily chart, even we mentioned we can expect the price drop to 2610, almost the price drop to somewhere around 2650, near to what we expected. Now we're going to see whether this is the start of the up move, or we can expect this one turn to similar to what we have here. That means, can we expect to get the running flat, one more drop before we get the reversal? We need to be quite aware about this possibility. That's why for those traders, they get the trade within this range, within this move, at least move their stop loss to break even. Because if this one turn to a running flat for one more drop, maybe we can refer to the indicators for the divergence. All right. And right now, based on daily chart, we don't see any trade setup. And if I move to forward chart, and right now we want to see whether we can get the correction here or not. Because if there is we want to see how high this one can go, even if this one turns to a running flat. Because if there is a breakout of 3170, we can expect even the price move to tag 3.3K. All right. And no, we didn't have the divergence based on forward chart, based on MACD, but another indicators give us a divergence. Now the question is again, whether this is the start of the up move or we should look for the running flat. That's why we want to see whether the price can break this zone or not. And mostly if we get the correction here, deeper correction, we can look for next trade with a target of 3.3, because we want to see whether the price can break 3.3 or not. But at this time, so we don't see any trade setup either for buy or sell. That's why we have to start to manage our trades, and even based on 1 hour chart. But how about if we get one more drop? If this one turns to a running flat, maybe the next trade we can look for. All right, this is a short-term trade. Depends how deep this correction can be. But how about if the price continue from here? Can we put our entry above the stop? It can, we can. But technically, we don't see any trade setup. Then having entry above the stop is like we don't have any strategy to do that. Then I won't suggest it unless traders trade based on lower time frame. That's why right now what I'm looking for, if this one turns to a deeper correction, then I will look for the next buy. But if the price drop as a sharp following by this correction similar to what I have here, then we can look for one more drop. All right, but whether we should wait for the running flat or not, all it depends what we will get here. But we should know that still we can expect this one turn to a running flat, because if we get the divergence either based on 4 hour or daily chart, it can give us better confirmation for reversal if we wants to look for buy. But any buy from now, if you move to 1 hour chart, is a short-term trade. But right now we don't see any trade setup, and right now I'm looking at this. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. But again, for those traders, they get the trade from here. If they want to keep the trade, move their stop loss to break even, or they can take out half of their trade and they keep the rest of the trade, and by moving their stop loss to break even. And even if they want to take out their profit, because we mentioned the price tag second target, they can. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.